the I Love Gay Palm Springs podcast with John Taylor and Shan Carr.
That was the clink of the toast of our coffee cups.
That's right, because we're off and rolling with I Love Gay Palm Springs.
It's me, John, and that's Shan, and we've got a little doggy here, too.
We got Becky.
Becky, the wonder dog, is sitting in her little chair with her blue blankie.
His.
Oh, his.
I know.
Sorry.
It's a gender thing. It's Palm Springs. The fact that his name is Becky is just, part of the fabric.
He's gender fluid.
He is. My mother says if he needs counseling for that, it's my own fault. Serves me right.
I think it's your mother's fault.
Yes, it is. Everything is her fault.
Okay, we can't go there right off the bat on our first show. So anyway, this is our brand new podcast, and we thank you so much for tuning in and listening. And we've got some really cool stuff coming up. We're going to be talking to our dear friend, Alexander Rodriguez.
That's right. A little bit of Rhonda Hart from Pride.
And he's got some special announcements of some special things that are happening for the first time in Palm Springs during Pride. Miss Richfield, 1981, who's in town.
Yeah, I've been working with her since 1999.
And Brad Furr, our gay desert guide, is going to stop by and give us basically all things Pride in a big overview.
Yeah.
And, of course, the fabulous Miss Judy Tenuta.
Yeah, I'm excited. She's going to call in and mess around with us for a little bit.
And Judy is getting her star.
On Monday.
Yeah.
That's right. So she's here for the weekend. As a matter of fact, we were trying to figure out if we could sneak her into garden party. I just sent them a little note. Her agent was like, garden party?
Ooh.
Could we look into Judy +2?
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I definitely sent out a little note to those guys. Maybe we'll see her there, and I'll be there.
That's the sign of a very good agent, too.
It is.
Always
she
asking
wants
for
to go to the
more,
party
more,
with you.
more.
Yeah, hey, how does she sign me?
Yes, exactly. So we are going to be doing this podcast twice a week to start off. And we're going to do a Thursday that's going to drop in the morning on Thursdays.
Right, with the Gay Desert Guide. It'll come out with the email, the weekly email.
And then we're going to do a Monday because that was kind of our MO on the radio. We would have Brad to kind of give people the overview of the week ahead.
And he's going to do that again.
Yeah. And then we'll do like all the weekend activities on the Thursday. But I'll tell you what, top story, cold.
Oh my gosh, just getting here. Like, I didn't need my nipples, but it would have been nice to keep them, but it's over.
They're out there on the parking lot.
They are rolling around lonely.
So here in Palm Springs, when you get in the car, you don't drive long enough for the heat to kick in.
Right, it was like a 4-minute drive, not even 4 miles, like 2.5-mile drive between my house and your house, and the car was still freezing.
Do you have heated seats?
No.
I'm lucky my car has seats.
In
actually.
my 2006 Hyundai, no.
Our cars are both the same year.
That's so sad.
This is because we're artists.
The life.
Everybody's creating for the next 5 days.
Well, today's the gay high holiday. It's Halloween.
Yeah, and you have not mentioned my fabulous...
Oh, you're right. I have stared at it in horror, though. Your golden ghouls T-shirt is creepy as heck.
Thank you for being a fiend. Blech. It is kind of a gross shirt. It really is.
It is gross. So that, you get points for Halloween.
Yeah, I'm going to have to put something thermal under it because...
Oh, God, you are.
Think of all the sexy people that are going to have to be really, really, really cold tonight.
I mean, it's going to be cold tonight, so...
Yeah.
I am wearing more clothes than I've ever worn on any Halloween before. I purchased a Victorian gown.
Is it the purple one?
I did. I bought the purple and black one, but I can wear like full pants. I can wear a whole outfit underneath, at least on the bottom half of me. The top half is all tits, but the bottom half.
You could actually, underneath all of that, you could warm some sexy people under
Ooh,
under
I
your
could
skirts.
just welcome some cute women underneath there's bustles and ruffles. It'll be kind of busy down there.
You cold? Get under my thermal petticoats. So we got Halloween tonight. Of course, Evelyn Champagne King is going to be on the main stage at Arenas.
Right, we'll be hanging out at the Gay Desert Guide photo booth, so if you need your pictures, come play with us.
Yes, with good lighting, so we'll get you on...
God, I haven't seen it yet. I don't want to promise what I don't know.
All right, it'll be fabulous lighting.
Nothing is faster than unflattering light.
That's true.
It is the fastest light of all.
That's why we're doing a photo booth with actual professional lighting, so if you have a great costume, you can stop by for that.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see. I haven't even seen this booth before.
All right, so we'll be out on Arenas with that tonight. And, of course, all of the Pride activities are just, it's
my gosh.
amazing.
It's starting. It's going.
Now, you've got some stuff going with the garden party for HRC.
On Saturday. Gosh, Saturday even still feels so far away. We've got to get through Friday. But the garden party, I'm the host of the HRC garden party. This is my second time. Really fun. Everybody comes all in their dapper, crazy, golf-looking plaid, Palm Springs pants and all that.
Resort casual.
So I'm looking forward to that. And we're going to be auctioning off. I'm going to be the cruise director of another Vakaya cruise. December, we're going from Amsterdam to Nuremberg and Nuremberg to Budapest. So I'll be the cruise director of the first week, and I am giving away, we're auctioning a cruise for two and airfare at that HRC garden party to join me on that cruise.
And it's a riverboat cruise, too.
It is. And I've never even done a riverboat, so I'm really excited. On the second half, I only have to do a little bit of comedy, and I mostly just get to be there like a log, like a slug, enjoying.
And then, of course, we have the Pride Parade on Sunday, which is going to be huge.
Where are you going to be? Where will we find you on Pride?
I've been invited to be on a couple of floats, and I haven't decided yet. I'm going to be like, where's Waldo?
Oh, my God. Okay, all right. We'll go looking for you.
Ron DeHart has the announcement of some of the newer things that have never really happened in our Pride celebration here in Palm Springs. And we got some sound from his reveal last week. And
he did a proclamation right there in Arenas. We were all standing there in the middle of the street. He did his thing.
Here's what Ron has to tell you about what you can expect this Pride.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Ron DeHart, and I'm the president and CEO of Palm Springs Pride. Your preparations for this year's event have truly been outstanding. This is a collaborative effort, and the collaborative spirit of our community partners is what has driven the growth of what was a 15,000 attendee event at Sunrise Park in 2013 to be the Pride event that it is today, that attracts participants from around the world. We acknowledge the Pride Board and the Pride volunteers who work year-round to make the events of Pride Week possible. And we thank the nearly 100 entertainers who will perform on 4 downtown stages. With a roster of 35 official events, Palm Springs Pride will host the largest gathering of LGBTQ people ever in the city of Palm Springs. 140,000 participants will gather at what is now California's largest free Pride Festival south of San Francisco. Yeah. We will wave our flags and we will march boldly forward to commemorate the 50th anniversary of Stonewall and celebrate under the theme, Millions of Moments of Pride. Parade will open with a contingent of 75 volunteers who will be marching for those who can't, to raise awareness for the struggles LGBTQ individuals still face in 75 countries where homosexuality is a crime. This morning, we're also announcing another special feature of this year's Pride event. The largest rainbow flag to ever be flown in Palm Springs will take to the downtown sky at dawn November 1st and fly 190 feet high through dusk on November 3rd. Flag makers have created this iconic 30-foot by 50-foot rainbow flag just for Palm Springs. With the San Jacinto Mountains in the background, the flag will be seen around the world and is presented by Lighthouse Dispensary. Pride in Palm Springs is big. It will be a joyous time. It will be the largest event in the city, and with 257 parade contingents, you will see the biggest and best Pride parade we've ever experienced. And the city, its residents, and visitors will all be busting with tremendous pride and celebration.
The I Love Gay Palm Springs podcast with John Taylor and Shan Carr.
This weekend at Pride, you're going to see a familiar face on stage and in the parade. You know him from On the Rocks Radio. He's on iTunes, TuneIn, True FM, Spotify, YouTube, coast to coast like buttered toast. It's Alexander Rodriguez. How are you, babe?
You know, a little hungover, but other than that, we're going to survive today.
We were standing out on Arenas the other day for the pre-kickoff for Palm Springs Pride 2019, and your mom was there. It was so cool to meet your mom.
Yeah, you know, my mom is always so supportive, and my very first Palm Springs Pride Parade, I think it was 6 years ago, first time I had ever been in a Pride Parade, I'm marching down the street, and I look, and I see my mom and my grandma there, surprised me to support. So, you know, Palm Springs has always been in my blood, and my mom has always been a support there. Of course, she got interviewed by the local news, and I'm like in the background, like, hello.
Your mom upstaged you.
She did. She is a true Mama Rose.
Sing out, Louise.
For sure.
All right, so there's a reason why you are there. It's because you are the first ever media grand marshal of Palm Springs Pride Parade.
I cannot believe it. It's such an honor. I can't wait to get my crown and my sash. Things are going to get fashy.
But make sure you moisturize. You don't want to get ashy. So, do you know what you're riding in? Are you going to march, or are you going to be on stilts? How are you getting through this? You're going to be in a convertible, right?
Yeah, I'm going to be in a convertible. So I need to make sure that my outfit is on point. I need to make sure I have flying scarves, the whole bit.
Now, is your mom going to be in the convertible, or is she going to be back to the sidelines?
Well, her presence has been requested in the car, so God help us all. If you're on the route and you see her, you know, give her a shout out. She's given free hugs. And she'll accept a mimosa or two or three.
That is so awesome that you get to share this moment with your mom. All kidding aside, yeah. That's really special.
It is very special, and it comes exactly 1 year on the anniversary of my grandma's passing. My grandma and her husband owned El Poco Lodge on Arenas Road, which is now the Andalusian. And so when I was a kid from newborn all the way through college, I literally spent every summer at that hotel in Palm Springs, and I have definitely seen the city change and grow and thrive, and it's very exciting. So, you know, we're going to be in the parade in her honor.
And you will probably be the best dressed in the parade, because we always know Alexander does not show up unless he's turned out.
That is true, and actually that's something that I was instilled to me by my grandma. She was a stylist for celebrities at Bullock's Wilshire. Zsa Zsa Gabor, Dolores Hope, you name it. You know, she was the go-to stylist there. So she taught me everything I know.
Alexander Rodriguez, we are thrilled to have you on the I Love Gay Palm Springs podcast, and we are going to be cheering you on in the parade and on the stages of Pride in Palm Springs.
I am so excited for you guys. You know, you guys are the unofficial emperors of Palm Springs, so it's so exciting for your new project. Obviously, you guys are the voice of Palm Springs. There's no other competition.
Bing, bong, bing.
You know, you can find the I Love Gay Palm Springs podcast on the homepage of the Gay Desert Guide, but we've got the guide himself. It's
Good
Brad
heavens.
Furr.
And a happy Halloween Pride weekend to all, and to all a good night.
I
or
think
morning.
It's going to
Or
be a
morning.
chilly
Or whenever
night.
you listen to
That's
it.
the great thing about it.
A podcast. We have no idea where you are and where you're listening or when. We love that.
Or who you're with.
Even better.
So on demand is where we are now. And, you know, it's freeing in some ways. But I don't think we're still not going to be saying the F word and, you know, doing weird, bizarre things.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, dirty mouth over there. Actually, you have a clean mouth on Facebook.
Oh.
You may check out the beautiful dental health
Gross. Of all the days, I picked today to try that new charcoal whitening toothpaste.
So the Shan Carr on Facebook, right? It's got the
on
the
Facebook,
in front of it.
it's just Shan Carr, right?
Okay.
And there's a horrible picture of how traumatized I am by the black toothpaste in my mouth.
I thought you were doing it for Halloween.
I was not. It's just horribly, horribly coincidental.
But
seriously,
your breath is
Yeah.
fresh. I do not question your freshness this morning.
you've been drinking coffee and you say, I still taste that stuff
I
in my
can
mouth.
still taste it. I couldn't figure out. It tasted like And it's not the coffee. It's like I licked a tire. That's how it tastes in my mouth.
And we all know how that is.
Of course, of course.
Now, Brad, you're going to be dropping the newsletter today. And,
I am.
And you've given us, for so long, the overview of everything cool to do in gay Palm Springs. So this is like the big weekend. What do you got?
Man, it's a good thing we've got lots of time and lots of tape because, and tape I use in a loose term, recording. That's an old-fashioned term. Because, yes, we couldn't possibly squeeze one more thing in, could we?
No, you just showed me this.
Flawless. Future ladies of wrestling at the Ace Hotel.
Oh my God. So it's like that show Glow on HBO or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And just the picture, I'm so upset that I have 96 things to do tomorrow.
I know.
I want to get there. It's at the Ace Hotel.
It's at the Ace Hotel. It is so fun. The last time I went, it was just crazy fun. Tonight, if you are listening to this on Thursday, the 31st of October, as we are recording our podcast, it is Halloween on Arenas, and we've got a photo booth set up there. So everybody who comes by and is in costume, we'll have a photo memory for them that they will be sharing, and we'll share it on Facebook, all those photos. So it's going to be really fun. Instagram as well.
With professional lighting, too.
Who's doing the professional lighting?
Well, they have in the photo booth.
Well, it's a flash.
Oh, okay. Well,
I
LED.
asked about that when he advertised the lighting earlier as well. There is light.
I guess there's professional lighting.
yeah. And when we say flash, we don't mean
No,
open
we
it
do
up.
not.
No.
Do we have issues with that?
No,
On
not
Arenas?
really.
Then.
Oh,
Not
there will
really.
be you skin seen tonight.
A lot of goosebumps.
What are you wearing, Bradford?
I don't.
I saw your outfit for the 80s party, and the
was
fact that you had a
awful.
bracelet, come on.
I know. It's
So I
awful.
want more, like something.
Okay, I'll see. What I've got. A few things in my closet. I'll see what I
Okay.
can pull out today.
All right.
Photo booth by our friends at CoachellaParty.com tonight, and then there are various parties throughout the valley tonight for Halloween. By the way, Village Fest is happening tonight.
I know.
And the Walking the Dead, the
Is
Dead
it the
Men
zombie walk again?
Walk.
Oh,
I
they're
think
doing it
I think
again.
they are. I didn't see anything
Gotta
about
be
it.
like 5 years they've been doing
Yeah.
that now or something.
If you're East Valley or down in the Palm Desert area, the Oingo Boingo tribute band, Dead Man's Party, is going to be playing tonight. It's their Thursday concert series in the park.
Yeah, and
What
there's
a
been a ton of people at that.
Yeah, a lot of our friends have been going, so it's really fun. People will actually think that Danny Elfman's there. Food trucks, everything else. So if you're down valley, that's something you can do. CCBC has a Halloween masquerade tonight. How do you
That
masquerade
seems
if you're
redundant. Like your penis is in costume. I saw costumes for guinea pigs yesterday.
naked? Oh my!
And it made me want a guinea pig.
Just for
so
the
I-
costume.
Yeah, just so
for
I could
dress
dress it up.
Please don't dress up your
my.
guinea pig.
No, and so that's Thursday, right? That's just today, or depending on when you're listening. But then Friday for the weekend, it is Pride, and we are near Arenas Road. And John, you've been hearing
Clang,
beep,
clang, clang
beep.
went the stanchions.
Yeah,
Right, everything's getting delivered. Trucks are beeping. Yeah, the
road
excitement.
closures, all kinds of things going on.
And it's going to be a continuous disco beat with the arena stage. And, of course, Evelyn Champagne King is going to be performing tonight.
And
That's right.
Yeah. Now, full schedule on GayDesertGuide.com. We have everything on our homepage today. There's a great article which really runs down everything that's happening for the entire weekend, including the parade route, where the festival's happening. We've got a nice map there, interactive map online, and then all the hours for everything. So if you need to know what's going on, we can certainly take care of all of your needs there. The Art of Pride at the Palm Springs Art Museum.
That's tonight. It's a great event.
Friday night.
No, I keep thinking.
That's
Yes,
okay. Yeah.
tomorrow night.
But it is
Yep.
tomorrow night.
Also, the
And
Pride brunch or Pride lunch is Friday afternoon.
no, there's nothing
Okay.
that I know of on Friday for a brunch or lunch. There is the Sunday morning pre-VIP breakfast where our friend Alexander Rodriguez will be honored.
And wearing a lovely suit, I'm sure. He's probably spent about $50 on dry cleaning just for this weekend alone.
So that's at the El Mirador Tower at Desert Regional. $25 gets you in, free booze, free cocktails all morning, including Bloody Mary bar, mimosas, etc. And then you can just walk over to the parade. Now, that's where a lot of the parade float people stage. So I hope they're sober enough to make it through the parade okay. We'll see. Michael Green being honored as well at Pride. He's one of the Grand Marshals this year, along with Alexander. And we are going to have our booth this year, the Gay Desert Guide booth. And we also have a stage with many of the DJs.
Yeah.
So we're still continuing that.
Cool.
That's right at Tockwitz?
Tockwitz, right by Starbucks.
Oh, good placement.
Isn't
That'll
that
be
great?
Nice.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
And so that's like a community fun dance stage, mostly dance music. It'll be fun. The stuff we used to play.
Super, indeed. Here, I'm just looking at it. The second annual Palm Springs Pride Luncheon. LGBT voices past, present, and future. That is Friday from 11:30 to 2.
Where did I miss that?
It's at
How
the
did I miss
Avalon.
that?
The Avalon.
Okay. They didn't tell us
Carrie
about
Hendricks.
that. Oh, okay.
Carrie Hendricks.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, they did. Actually, Carrie did send that to me. I
I did that last year, too. It was a
Yeah.
great time. You know what's weird, though? I registered people at the front door last year. It was at the Parker, which is one of my favorite places to be. And I just kept calling him back going, is there something I can do? There is no volunteer. Like, how do I attend an event? I don't even know how to show up and just have the luncheon without working. I keep writing back like, are you sure?
Just attend?
I have
What's
no
that
idea.
all
It's
about?
I can
awkward.
go through the front door. I don't have to go to
I
the
know.
volunteer entrance.
I don't have to be there 2 hours in advance. Lyft is doing some specials
what
this
are they doing?
weekend. They've got some rideshare specials. There's a special Lyft zone near Arenas Road.
Oh,
that
they're
will be
doing that
happening.
again.
Yeah, they are. And
That's
I think
good.
they're offering some discount codes
So
through
do you have to
Pride.
prove you're gay to get the discount or what?
I can prove it. And I have with Lyft drivers, actually.
Oh, stop.
That's exactly why Stephanie stopped driving on White Party.
Oh, really?
Too much proving of their gayness in the back seat of her car.
Oh,
Yeah, not good.
Yeah.
Guys.
Okay.
Hey, the 5K walk and run, we'd be remiss because they've been great partners with us, and that is such a great event. And it raises thousands, and it raises like $15,000 or $20,000 for the LGBT Center every year and Safe Schools Desert
Is this the
Cities.
Front Runners event?
Yeah, the Front
Oh,
Runners, Front
yeah.
Walkers
They
5K
asked
run and
me.
walk. And so that's Saturday morning. Again, we just have so many things going on. The garden party for HRC, and then the Equality California Women, how do you say that? WimXN?
Women.
Women, okay.
Yeah. It just
with
means
an
that
X.
you're not necessarily cisgender women.
Okay,
right?
got it. Thank you. That'll be Saturday evening. And then the Hershey, tell me about that Pride dance on Saturday night. Do you know much about that one?
Hershey is Lupe Pacheco is the producer of that, and I
Okay.
know her from years of working at Women's Week in Guerneville. She lives here now. She and her partner, who is a fabulous DJ, and this is, I think, the third year they've done this dance. It's great. It goes a little bit later, like 11:45. I have a friend who just moved here from San Francisco, and she's like, I can't find a dance that goes after 11.
It
I'm
goes till
like,
midnight, yeah. It says it goes till
or
midnight.
11:59
Yeah,
is
there we
where
go.
it reads, right? And I was like, woo, there's your late night option. So she was rolling her eyes, but
Of course, all the bars on Arenas will be hopping throughout the weekend. They'll be staying open after the stage closes at 11. I think it's 11 o'clock. The music has to be turned off outside.
Yeah.
And then all the parties continue at Black Book and Eagle 501 and Chill Bar.
Everything.
And Stacy's and Street Bar. They'll all be having great parties throughout the weekend.
All right. And you'll be able to hear that music outside, too.
Dump it, dump it, dump it, dump it,
you
dump it.
will.
And you'll hear it in my bedroom. All right. Well, Brad Furr, Gay Desert Guide, our very first
handshake
visit
to you.
together, and we will be back on Mondays to get people into the early part of every week and get people set for fabulous times in #ILoveGayPalmSprings.
So I'd like to introduce you to one of my favorite people in the world, Miss Richfield, 1981.
We caught up with her in P-Town in her stomping grounds this summer, and she's in town for Pride this weekend.
I actually am, and I know you're going to find this hard to believe, the ambassadoress of Palm Springs. And I represent the tourism, not just the gay tourism either, all the tourism.
The Bureau of Tourism.
Right, because it's not just the homos out there and the lesbos. Everybody's going to Palm Springs.
For Outlandish.
And Outlandish is the series that my manager, Matt Farber, thought of. This year, he's got quite a lineup. I mean, it's
Yes,
me,
he does.
November 2nd. That's the Pride. And then I'll be in the parade on Sunday on my bicycle, riding behind the dykes on the bikes.
Which you have done 3 years in a row, maybe?
I think it's at least 3 years in a row. Yeah.
I know.
And it was fun. It's super fun. And then what's great about it, and watch for this, they have usually the Grand Marshal, the dykes on bikes, me, and then people walking behind us. And so I usually have by the end 3 blocks to ride up and down because the walkers can't keep up with them. Those dykes aren't slowing down. Those lesbians, they are on the move, and they're super fun. So we have a good time. We have a great time. I love Palm Springs. I'm not just saying that. Shan knows this. I've looked at property out there, and I might just drive my house there, and park it, find a parking spot.
We'd love to have you in town.
And there's some nice parking out there.
We could get you something, I don't know, with hookups.
No, I don't need hookups, actually. I just have large containers under there. You just siphon it out. You know what I'm saying? It's the desert. There's plenty of room to dump.
On that note,
well, we knew that we could not come to Provincetown.
No.
And without paying
I would find you.
Homage to you.
I would find you.
Miss Richfield, 1981, thank you so much for being
it's great. It's not over already, is it?
Well, yeah, it is.
Okay, and there's no craft services.
The I Love Gay Palm Springs podcast.
We have with us the petite flower, the love goddess herself. It's Judy Tenuta.
Yay!
We know you're getting your star on Palm Canyon on Monday. Where's it happening and when's it happening? We all want to go.
Oh, I'm very excited. I am getting my very own star on the Palm Springs Walk of Stars right there on Palm Canyon Drive, 184 North Palm Canyon Drive, 2 stars down from Kathy Griffin.
Oh my gosh, you guys are going to start a riot on the main drag with your stars so close.
I'm going to be right in front of that French clothier. I think it's Peridou. How do you say the last?
I'm a lesbian. I don't know about French clothing.
And I don't have a fashion gene, so I wouldn't know either.
We're bad gays.
I am a fashion plate.
Yes, of course you are.
Yes, and all those pigs want to lick me. Maybe Suzanne Somers will show up. It could happen.
She was at the last star presentation 2 weeks ago when I was there.
So here's what I'm wondering. What is your favorite thing to do there?
Oh my gosh, you can't even narrow stuff down.
Yeah, I can't drink.
Well, and if you're going to drink, I like a dirty, dirty martini at the Tropical. Well, and I happen to know that you're going to be riding in the Stiletto for the Rainbow RV guys. Those are all friends of mine. And it is quite a ride in that Stiletto. It has to go down to get under the signal lights and then back up again.
Oh, honey, I've been in that 3 times.
Oh, good. Well, listen, we're so excited to have you come in here again.
I've never been to a star ceremony there, so it'll be my first one.
It's fabulous. And if you have to go to your first one, it might as well be honoring you.
That's what I think.
We're so glad you spent some of your morning with us. Thank you so much, Judy.
Thank you. And remember, it can happen.
Anything could happen, man. That's why we're here with you right now.
And thanks for listening to our very first I Love Gay Palm Springs podcast with me, John Taylor.
And me, Shan Carr.
Special thanks to Ron DeHart, Alexander Rodriguez, our Gay Desert guide Brad Furr, Miss Richfield 1981, and Judy Tenuta for being on the inaugural maiden voyage.
The maiden voyage, indeed.
And we're going to be here for you. Just check us out. We are on Facebook at I Love Gay Palm Springs. Of course, we're on podcasts under I Love Gay Palm Springs. And we're everything I Love Gay Palm Springs. We love you.
And we know you love Palm Springs too, so we'll check back with you again next week.
Thanks for listening to the I Love Gay Palm Springs podcast with John Taylor and Shan Carr.